Wow. Is that all I got? Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California. Friday, June 15th, second match day of the 2018 World Cup. What a match I just saw. Oof. Had to watch it later than I would have liked to because of some other commitments, so I watched the recording. But before we get to this match, let's recap what occurred earlier. Well, Uruguay faced Egypt, and Mo Salah, the brilliant Egyptian player known as the Egyptian King, brilliant player for Liverpool, who's coming off of an injury to his left shoulder, started the game on the bench, which actually I'm cool with. I thought that would be a smart move since he's still recuperating. Let's see how the game plays out, and the coach could go from there. Well, they're facing Uruguay in their first match, in the same group with Russia and Saudi Arabia. So Egypt is in the match with Uruguay through the whole friggin' game. Although what they did lack was this, trying to finish in the final third, because every time they possessed the ball, usually on a counter from Uruguay, they would bring it up, but then sort of lay back. They would not really try to get a ball crossed in either from the wings or through the middle. They would rather lay back and then try to collect themselves and create something. Well, that part of the game wasn't really working that well. So I, as a manager, would have, at about the 70th minute, you want at least 20 minutes, I would have brought in Mo Salah, because at that point the match was still drawn. He doesn't do it. And late in the game, after the 80th minute, I think it was about the 83rd, 84th minute, I'll have to go back, Uruguay gets the winning goal. 1-0. Mo Salah does not come in, and Egypt loses their first match. They still have a chance, obviously, because they're playing Russia and Saudi Arabia in the next two games. The game after that was Morocco and Iran. And Iran comes into this World Cup having won only one other World Cup game. And who was that against? The USA. Wrong flag. USA in 1998, when they came back to win 2-1. What did they do today? In another late goal scoring opportunity, they beat Morocco 1-0 on a cross that it was actually headed in by a Moroccan player. So it was an own goal. It was a good match, though. All right, now we get to the match. España versus Portugal. To say that this was an exciting match and a back and forth seesaw battle is to put it mildly. Although it started off on a controversial play by Nacho, the right back for Spain, also for Real Madrid. Well, it wasn't controversial. I mean, it was what it was. He fouls Ronaldo in the 18-yard area. PK is called. Barely 2 minutes in. A little over 2 minutes in. Of course, Ronaldo scores the goal. Then, España comes back on a brilliant goal from Diego Costa, who I have to admit seems to be fitting in with Spain. I didn't think he would be a fit when he was first put on the team a few years ago, when he became a citizen of Spain as opposed to being a citizen of Brazil. He could go either way. He decided to go to Spain. I've been proven wrong over the qualifying matches, and today he proved to be a great, valuable asset for Spain. He scores the tying goal on a controversial foul against Pepe, but yeah, let the guys play. It really was. Pepe's like crying for the top of his head when Diego Costa's arm, partially his hand, actually hit him down here when they were both going for the header. Anyway, then before the end of the first half, Ronaldo scores his second goal on a blast that David De Gea, supposedly, arguably the number one keeper in the world, does the cardinal mistake. He gets down to block the shot, but doesn't really get his whole body in front. At the last second, he tries to do it with his hands, deflects off both of his hands, boom, in the goal, 2-1, Portugal. Spain comes back in the second half, scores a second goal by Diego Costa also on a free kick where the referee did something I have never seen a referee do before in my entire life as a fan of this game and as a fellow referee. Spain is about to take a free kick. Diego Costa, Portugal sets their lineup, their defenders, along with he goes beyond the line, between that line and the goalkeeper, a good 8 yards maybe. Obviously, he wasn't going to stay there. It was just a ploy. But the referee actually goes up to him before he whistles for the kick to be taken and tells him, hey, you better move because you're going to be called offside. What the hell is the referee doing that for? Hello? So what happens? Diego Costa moves up. The free kick goes over. It goes past to the far post. It gets headed back. Boom, he scores a tying goal. All right, 2-2. Then, España goes up late in the match, 3-2, on a brilliant play started by Isco, who was the man of the match. It's a brilliant. The ball ends up at the top of the arrow as Nacho comes in and hits a friggin' powerful shot, just beautiful with his right foot to the far post, bounces in and goes in. I'm thinking Spain's gonna win. No. Late in the game, Piqué fouls Ronaldo just outside the area. You don't do that. Sure enough, Ronaldo gets ready for the free kick, pulls his friggin' short pants up so that he can take the free kick because he wants to show everybody his thigh. Takes a brilliant free kick around the wall in 3-3. That's it. I gotta go. I'm so upset. I'm eating my popcorn. I got my sandwich to finish over here, and so that's it. So for all you soccer fans, USA fans, football fans, say no to racism. Marvin the Martian says no to racism. And go USA! Till tomorrow. World Cup continues. Oh, yeah.